Alright, so the King was back on the video, and today we have the monthly Speed Bananza video. It's pretty much monthly. We always pretty much make a Speed Bananza video. So yeah, first opponent is Gaming Melon. We don't play on Ghostly Coast in the end. He skips it for some reason, even though it's an amazing map. And I think he uses Heli anyways. But he decides to wait as long as possible just to, waste life. So, not sure why he's done that, but maybe he was indecisive if he wanted to use Heli on that map or not, but he ended up deciding not to. So, yeah, we now have a racetrack, which is the worst one in the game of Speed Bananza, because it's really hard to place the Helis quickly, and it's also one of the longest maps in the game, so, not in Speed Bananza still, so, yeah, so we're going to do Boomer Cobra instead. So the way we play Boomer Cobra is we basically just got a farm on as normal at the start. We didn't have any lightnings, but we basically just don't care. So, yeah, I got to go for 2 farms at the start. Unless it's like a really short map, then you could change it up a little bit. I think we do a short map with Boomer Cobra a little bit later on. But yeah, pinks, we're just going to go for a double shot. We've already leaked down to under 60 lives, but that is fine. We'll just keep an eye on the life cap because we didn't have lightnings, but it's all okay. We'll just go for another farm now. He stopped sending us anything. If he sends like blacks or blues and then some blacks, we can maybe go for a bionic or something like that, but there's absolutely no need since he's not doing anything. And he's got just 2 cobras down, 3 cobras down at the start, so we just decided to send him some space eco balloons to for some defense, and he gens. I think he can only fit 2 farms here. And he goes for his Heli, which is pretty surprising since he skipped a short map. But, what can you do? Could have been a fun Heli mirror, but nope, now we have this. We go for a bionic just because rounds are getting a little bit. 46 lives, we don't need it, but just so that we don't get distracted or something like that. Yeah, we use up, I think, all his lightnings, or most of his lightnings, or all but one, but he lightning super late, and the lightning messes him up and doesn't hit the top bit, so unlucky, we win that game. Game 2, we have Finishes Junior. Yeah, all these games are done back to back. I just cut out the waiting time bits, but you could probably just see it from the profile anyways. But yeah, I don't know how many games we got, and then we got the one bonus game at the end, which I thought was a pretty a good game, but we'll explain that when we get there. Zen Garden, but on the right side we can definitely confidently do Heli Cobra, so that's what we selected. And yeah, so send 4 balloons at the start, get our farmer down, place our 2 farmers down. We probably only need 1, to be honest, if we place that first farmer a little bit lower down. Then on 10 seconds, we're going to lightning to anti-stall in case he has passive. Rebuy the farm. I like selling on 12 seconds rather than placing the second one down and then selling it, because if you mess it up then you might sell in the nerf, whereas with that, at worst you're going to get price gouged, but it just feels so much more comfortable, so that's what I like doing. He's eco nerfed us, so we sold that farmer. We could have sold the lower one as well, but I'm being a little bit lazy not doing that. And now we're going to get our farms back up, gen, and lock our Heli in this top anti-stalling position here. He gets his Heli really to Heli micro. We sell, get a crate off, and we eco nerf him after he gets 1 off. It looks like he's sold in the nerf. That was a really late sell. I'm not sure how we did that so badly. He uses next nerf now. We probably should have sold the Heli before locking in place that other one to put in a good spot, because we only got 1 lightning left. We wanted that. Maybe he had a macro on, and that's why he still clicked it, but who knows. Anyways, yeah, so we can now start Heli microing again. He gets another Heli up because he's kind of struggling to our blacks that we're sending in. And we just keep sending these in. He sends yellows. He's got no money. We go for an Apache by accident and lightning, and he just surrenders. He had no money. He's holding a nerf once, and just wasn't looking very good for him, but yeah. Done that one alright. Next opponent, this is a funny game. Agora Hills, this guy's 2nd ranked. 3rd ranked at this point. He was top 3, and he was top 3. But yeah, so Heli Cobra again. Get our farm down, upgrade the farm, send the 5th balloon in, place our farmers down into positions, And now we're going to sell the farm, rebuy it, get the extra bananas down. And yeah, just a super standard heli start that we do every single time. You've seen every single time from everyone who's ever played Span. And yeah, upgrade the farm, gen, the heli, lock it, place at the start. Sell these. First crate's a little bit slower. Eco nerf him. Looks like he sold in the nerf, but I don't think he did. He didn't. We get eco nerf slightly later, but it's fine. He's going to send us some blues here and a load of blacks. We can lock our heli here, which keeps pushing the blacks back. But we don't want to lightning it. We don't decide to lightning it just yet. We miss a crate, which is really bad. But we use the money from the farm to start re-heli microing. All those blacks we pushed back now leak. And we don't actually look at our life count at all. We're now down to 5 lives, but I just didn't see anything. He's down to 27 lives, mind you. He's actually spotted it though. We cleaned those lives up, but we still haven't actually seen our life count. And so these blacks here, we just don't lightning. We just die here. Like, what am I doing? It's quite funny. We just did not even spot it. I did not realise we were so low on lives. I literally never look at the life count. It's actually hilarious. But yeah, that's what happened in that game. We got a road to 10k wins. He's 1800 or just under 1800 away, so he's well on his way to his quest. Yeah, this one left side off piste. I don't really know where the heli micro spot is, or feel like confident with it. So we're gonna do a boomer cobra, but this time with jam pack TTS. And at the start, you got to go for your farm and re-upgrade it again. You just have to tank all the lives. I think I used to go for 1-0 farm and get a boomer down to not lose as many not leak as many lives early on, but you have to go for this, or you're just gonna get out-moneyed so hard in the game. Go for this, get the glaives, get a double shot cobra, just full send pink so that when the lightning runs off, pinks are getting sent in. We're getting ready in case he sends pinks to get that cobra down, but he doesn't send us pinks, so we actually just go for a bionic here. Probably should have gone for the farm and tank some more leaks, but we just don't want to go too low. We sold that cobra, which was a big mistake because we really need the cobra for our pink defense. So he has a heli, and we don't have eco nerf or deactivate or soul freeze or anything like that, so he has complete free reign over heli microing. So if he's quick enough, we're going to just get demolished here, but we're hoping he's not going to be quick enough. We're going to gen a single one of these, and we're going to now send in yellows. Goes for some heli defense. He doesn't lightning, so we're going to jam pack in the yellows, thinking he might not have lightning for some reason. And he jam packs back with TTS. We should have got a ricochet down, but we win in time, and wraps up the game. Couldn't send in enough, but yeah, pretty close. Next opponent is a passive opponent. We got a Haddy 11, who is going to try an unorthodox strategy. And we're going to see what happens when you try a non-meta strategy in this one. Maybe this one should be the video title. I've not decided the video title yet. I can't just keep calling my Speed Bananza videos Speed Bananza. But we're probably just going to call it Speed Bananza, I can't lie. The incredibly same heli start. Can you already guess it? 4 blues. Place the farm, 4 blues. Upgrade the farm. 5th blue. Lightning on 10 seconds. Sell the farm on 12 seconds. Rebuy the farm. I'm not going to say this again after this game. You better have understood this by now. Get the next farm down. Constant pinks to force upgrades and lightnings from his 0-0 ninja so that he can't farm as hard. He leaks down to 1 life. We played him off recording as well, and he actually leaked down to 1 life again, so I can't lie, this might actually just be calculated. He's gonna swag. It's a long map, so we can't really finish him off. We gen, he eco nerfs us, we sell our farmer, so we get to keep all those bananas still. And now we start heli microing, and how was the heli micro looking? Looking pretty bad so far. And we get one of these down to send in yellows. And let's go back to the heli micro. That gets a damage boost, so that was definitely worth. Wait, did he lightning before? Even though. Did he have a farm power? He eco nerfs us, but we can afford a factory, so that's pretty good. Send the yellows again. to force the this glue gunner upgrade. He gens 4 plantations, so that's really good, because that's not getting him as much as it'd be like gen the factory. Then he might be in a really hard position for us to beat. And Heli Micro's getting a little better, I think. A little better then. And worse again. Come on. Come on, King Boo. Heli Micro faster. There we go. Go for a second factory. And now we're just going to go for a few more crates. And now we're going to get the ZMG sent in. Because he's got Ninja Glue, rainbows aren't going to do anything at all. So we don't even bother sending them in. Place this heli down. Just get loads of Cobras down now. Lock the heli in place there. We don't need to go for an Apache, but we do. And now upgrade these Cobras. He's going to go for Corrosive Glue Gunner. Send him in 2 BFBs, and now I just need 1 more. I can send him ZMGs. And now we just want to go for more farms, and basically just constant sending ZMGs. And this is going to just drain him super hard. He's not going to be able to farm through this, and he's going to need to get so much defense down. He's going to need to literally fill the entire map with ninjas if he wants like a chance at defending this. We're going to heli micros higher up, so it's quite a bit slower because we've got to drag so much further. And we get loads of money, partly because of our farms and the heli microing at the same time. Go for some more factories. Send loads more ZMGs in. Eco nerf him for literally no reason. Could have just used that other eco nerf earlier on, I guess, to try and slow his farms down a little bit more. Maybe use that second eco nerf when he used his gen. If we could have eco nerfed that would have been good, I guess. Because we've never sending in rainbows, and this is never getting there's no moment you can eco nerf and like drain them, like force farm cells with this, I guess. So yeah, probably would have been better, but we could just send in so many ZMGs now. And he's going to defend all of these ZMGs. He's starting to fill the map with ninjas, though. Is he going to be able to defend? And it's the question. He's got a lot of sabos down, so we were thinking about sending in like camo leads, but don't need damage boost. That's his second damage boost. And it's just funny, because when he gets down to Moabs, the balloons are so weak that the corrosive glue finishes them off. But there's just so many of them together that it's going to get pretty hard for him to defend. We're going to keep sending these in, but and selling off Cobras while we do that. And we just constant send in ZMGs for like multiple rounds. We're getting towards when he can send in BFBs to us, though, constant BFBs. So we do start to think, do we need to get up some defense ready so that we can just upgrade it and defend? He doesn't send us in BFBs back our way, though, probably because it's pushing so much on his side. And he needs to get as much defense down as possible, and the counter's not going to probably make it in time, and he dies. To the huge rush. Yeah, I don't think that was any way I was really defending that. There was so much stuff on his screen. It'd have been pretty wild if he defended. But yeah, win that game. Next opponent is Trading for Life. Oh damn, this is the guy who messaged me in Discord earlier. I just realised this now. That's kind of mad. I didn't realise this until now. Alright, well here's how this game goes. I forgot how this game went. Like, you saw that cringe game we lost earlier. We literally just recorded for 20 minutes. A couple times we restarted when, like, we forgot to get the right amount of storage. Or some, like, especially cringe games, but, and multiple of them, but, yeah. These are just the ones we decided on, but we didn't, like, yeah, cut any out. So, send in pinks. Collect stuff at the start. Yeah, but I'm not describing the start anymore. The start is the start. He eco nerfs us. We sell our farmers pretty quickly. And we lock in place a heli right there. He's going to gen as well and sell. Puts an ace down. So he's doing heli ace. He's rocking the counter strat. Cringe. We eco nerf his heli. We collect this. And now we can go in for our left side micro. And yeah, we're swiping up a little bit slowly, I think, on the left side micro. Some of our upgrade speeds are okay for us. We sold in the nerf, that's so annoying. We go for this, send him in constant blacks, go for some Cobras down, and upgrade this heli because it's about to wear off. Get our farmer down and go back into heli micro. And we get to keep the Republic down as well, which is nice. I think we just lose that. Oh no, we collect them, and never mind. He's going to start heli microing as well. We're going to send him some yellows just to make him focus on that and stop heli microing for a second. Even though we have to do the same thing. we lightning for no reason. It's not like the other game where we're low on lives. He puts an ace down, so that kind of drains him a little bit, but now we know it's heli ace. So, we knew it before. We kind of saw him accidentally click it, so, yeah. But we didn't, like, fully see it, but, yeah. So we're going to send some rainbows in to mess up his ace. He gets a factory down already, so it's looking really bad. And we're going to just keep going and going and going, keep heli microing on. And he's getting a second ace down now. Just going to get loads of cobras down, loads more cobras. He's got 2 factories down, which is kind of bad, but he doesn't have a stall, so we can get ZMGs in pretty soon. We can still drain him, and we can send our ZMGs on 220. Not too bad for us. And he's only got 2 factories down, so there is still a chance of winning. Or 220 with Eco Nerf, yeah, it's pretty good for us. Send in our first CMG, we go back to heli microing, send in our second one. You don't need to send 2 like back-to-back ones in, you can space them out a little bit, which means the GZs aren't hitting them all at the same time, and forces more GZs. He gets a 3rd factory down, but he has to constant GZ now, he can't mess up his GZs, and he messes up his GZ, so we win the game. I think we could have drained him though, because he has to do it really quickly. Maybe not the 3rd fact, but he didn't know the defend. He needed some Apaches down to help him pop the ZMG layers, but then he would have won. And last live replay before the Battles TV replay, which we'll do in the end, of a pretty good game we had. No, a good result and an okay game, I guess, but yeah. The main one I could think of this morning, result-wise. But a lot of decent matchups versus Ninja Ace, I guess, compared to normal. So Citus uses a Monkey Clue, so we're immediately quite annoyed that we didn't have a map which we could heli ace on. I mean, a heli cobra on, what am I saying? We never use heli ace. Yeah, so we're quite annoyed we don't have a map we can use heli cobra on. Because if he's using Monkey Clue, then he probably doesn't know what he's doing. But he's using Ninja down. We're going to send in straight pinks. We could have sent in like reds and blues to clean the clue up a little bit faster, but it's what it is. We're just going to farm on. We don't need to upgrade our ninja yet because he's not forced anything, so we can go for our 3rd plantation just now. Keep sending in pinks because he's only got a 2-1 ninja, and pinks will force upgrades on a 2-1 ninja and 3 power-ups, so 100% forces stuff in Speed Bananza where the Bloons do move a little bit faster. I forget how much faster it is. I should probably know that, because we've got the R3 Speed tournament coming up. Definitely record those games, and we play them. We're in Group O, so yeah. Looks like we've got some pretty decent players in our bracket, but no one who looks really scary and unbeatable. But I don't know. I know like 2 of them quite well, and the other guys I don't really know very well, so they could be secretly really good. So it goes for BIA here, which is interesting. Did he gen into that as well? He sends in yellows. We're just going to get a Jitsu down to yellows. Jitsu will more than easily, comfortably defend. And just so we can get this, we are now going to gen our factory and go for BIA spam now because, yeah, these rounds have been pretty long. We got Super Monkey. Getting eco is way more important than getting your farms up, because you can't fill them accurately with farms, and eco is just better for going late. And because we got Super Monkey, it's just optimal. And we got a damage boost because we're not sure if he was going to use Heli Cobra. And yeah, deactivate just because it's pretty good against Heli Cobra. It stops Heli Cobra a little bit, but mainly because if you go against Super Monkey and the Super Monkey player has eco nerf to try and counter aggro, you're going to be able to win because you're going to be able to turn off their Sabo and their like Super Monkey abilities, so that gives you a pretty good advantage later in the game. We fit another farm up there, go for another BIA. I don't know, wait, did I just place a farmer next to the next to the BIA? That's quite funny. That is actually hilarious. What the hell am I doing? He reveals ace, so we smile. It's either between face palming and smiling here, I can't lie, because why are you like playing Ninja Ace on a long map? If you're doing a long map and choosing it, you got to play Super Monkey and like take the risk that it's hard. He just surrenders at the seeing the R Super Monkey. And yeah, now probably the game of the day, which is this game against Patty. We just can actually speed up the first few seconds because it's the same as always. It's a Heli Cobra mirror. I must say, for honesty purposes, we lost to Patty loads and loads of time. We beat a few rock paper scissors matchups. Like we beat him with our passive versus his aggro. He's beaten us a load of times with his like Super Monkey passive versus ours. He's beat our Super Monkey with his aggro. We lost loads of aggro mirrors, and then we have this match. He nerfs us. We nerfed him. When did we nerf him? Probably earlier on. Oh yeah, earlier on. He's going to start a heli microing, gets a heli down. He's microing way faster than us. We're on our left side, which is our weak side, but I think this is the right side to his weak side as well. But he's a good spam player, so he doesn't really have a very weak side. He goes for loads of Cobras down, which is going to keep heli microing. He's used both of his eco nerfs up already. So we go for this, then we get our Apache up. He jam packs in the rush. We go for a downdraft as well at the same time. And yeah, those pinks him really low over the top. We can now sell the Apache, keep going back in for our heli micro. We're going to eco nerf him, so we can't get an Apache up now, and he just sold his Cobras, so we could have done it before we sold the Cobras, I guess, so then he just has nothing going for a while, but we now get 4 Cobras up. We're going to jam packed in loads and loads of rainbows, and he has to sell everything for this, and we send in way more rainbows than he could send in, and we throw loads of pinks over the top as well, and it's all jam packed together, and he's too late, and we win the game. That's our first ever aggro mirror win versus Patty, but like I said, we mainly lose. It's an anomaly. We're nowhere near as good as him in aggro span. But let's go wrap up the spam video. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, please keep subscribing. Comment the word Bosch. And yeah, have a nice day. See ya.